Right, welcome guys. Let's talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. These films, these Jurassic Park / Jurassic World films, they never cease to amaze me in terms of how much they earn money-wise. So the last film, last before last, Jurassic World Dominion, well, boy howdy, that was a terrible film. And, I mean, it crossed like $1 billion. It's mental. This as a franchise is rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And seemingly, dinosaurs are what sells it. Even though the formula is exactly the same pretty much every single time. Now, this is not an indictment on that at all, you know. If it works, it works. I'm not here to criticize. I think it is interesting, though, why or how these films keep consistently making so much money. And I think it talks to the fact that there is an infinite appeal across every single generation for dinosaurs. There just is. There just absolutely unequivocally is. People have a massive issue with me saying unequivocally all the time. Demonstrably is. And it also flies in the face of the fact that everyone says, well, this needs to be updated for the modern audience. I mean, it doesn't. Dinosaurs just have mass appeal, it seems, all the time. All the time, mass appeal. So I thought we'd take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn those bell notifications on, and let's dive right into it. So, the reason why I'm even making this video is Jurassic World Rebirth has done $500 million worldwide. $500 million! I mean, that's mental. That's absolutely mental. Now, again, I'm not here really to criticize it. You know, I'm more an impartial observer, I guess. Just observing the fact that these keep making ridiculous sums of money. Even with Superman dropping this weekend. Yeah, sure, Superman did take #1, obviously. But Jurassic World Rebirth did actually have the most theatres this weekend. Even though Superman was, you know, the biggest box office, or supposedly the biggest box office drop. You know, you'd think that they'd have the most theatres. They think they would have negotiated it, but apparently not. So let's take a look, right? Because I find this fascinating. I find it genuinely fascinating. And like I said, this is an argument against that weird narrative of we must update things for the modern audience. It's like, well, really? Do we have to? Because as dinosaurs keep proving, apparently you don't need to. Apparently you need to insert dinosaurs, maybe a bit of mutation here and there, but people just keep wanting to watch them. After a strong debut, there was speculation that Jurassic World Rebirth might cut into Superman's opening weekend box office. However, both films appear to have found a way to coexist in North America, managing to perform well without significantly hurting each other. In its second weekend, Jurassic World Rebirth saw a 57% drop in domestic earnings, fairly standard for a major tentpole release. Looking at other top 2025 films, this trend holds, which is true. You know, you can see it here actually, which this article broke it down quite nicely, hence why we're using it. Lilo and Stitch opened with 146, basically just 146 million. And dropped 57%, not 57 million, 57% to $63 million in weekend number 2. A Minecraft movie debuted to 162.75 million, followed by 80 million the next weekend, which is a 50% dip. Slightly better, obviously. Mission Impossible. That did 56 million opening weekend, and then dropped to 27 million in second weekend, which is a 57% drop. How to Train Your Dragon, again, 84.63 million, dropping to 56% in week 2 to 36.58 million. Sinners, so that only falled 5%, so which is mad. Like, that is actually insane. But I also think Sinners, and I don't know if this is true, don't quote me because I'm not 100% certain, but I think Sinners may have added additional theatres. I could be wrong. I think I might be wrong on that. Either way, it's incredibly rare for a movie to hold over such a tiny percent. in terms of a drop-off. I mean, that's mad that Sin has managed that. They're genuinely insane. Now, also, just as an FYI, that also does mean that Superman is likely, if it follows the same trend, to drop 57%. So that's not great, obviously. However, again, that doesn't mean the death sentence for these films, because Lilo and Stitch has gone on to earn incredible sums of money. A Minecraft movie has gone on to earn incredible sums of money. Mission Impossible didn't, but How to Train Your Dragon did pretty well, box office wise. So it doesn't actually mean that Superman's going to die out, and it also doesn't mean, if we're looking at Jurassic World Rebirth, it also doesn't mean that this one's going to die out either. Even if it follows the trends. But it does make sense as to why a lot of these companies want a massive amount opening weekend. Mainly because they can't tell, because their judgment is so off these days. They can't discern what movie is going to be successful with word of mouth. Now, Jurassic World Rebirth has resonated with audiences, right? That's just a fact. Whether you liked it or disliked it, Rotten Tomatoes scores pretty good, Metacritic scores pretty good, IMDb's pretty good, Cinema scores pretty good. People think it's okay, like it's good enough. Again, not an indictment on it. I'm not here to judge it. I've not seen it. People have asked why, just as an FYI. Opening weekend, I was back-to-back doing my master's degree in London, so I just couldn't do it, unfortunately. Couldn't watch it. Those weekends are brutal. And then this weekend was Superman, so just is what it is. So it's an interesting one. But as it says here, Universal's Jurassic World Rebirth took a 57% hit on its second box office hunt with $40 million. So that's $232 million total. That's at the domestic box office. And there's more here. Universal's Jurassic World Rebirth has passed the 500 million global mark. The film grossed an estimated $68.1 million internationally this weekend. Estimated international total stands at $297.3 million. Estimated global stands at $529.5 million. It's quite a lot. It's done really well. Estimated totals through Sunday. I mean, you got China, 62.7. Bit of a disaster that's one of the biggest ones, to be fair, because they don't take that much money from China. UK, 26.4. Mexico, 22.8. Germany, 15.5. And just so on and so forth as we go all through this. But remember, what this says to me, right? What this says to me is just that these will always make a good amount of money. They'll always make a good amount of money. Don't know why. Dinosaurs. I don't know. Will dinosaurs always captivate? Does Universal have the winning formula when it comes to dinosaur movies? Well, apparently so. So no matter how much we hate them, there is a winning formula here. But I will be intrigued to see how much this makes. Will it go on to break $1 billion? Who knows? We will see. But leave your thoughts down below. Did you watch it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Love to hear your thoughts. Take care. Bye-bye now.